Imagine a love so strong that it weathers every storm, a love that grows deeper with each passing day, a love that inspires not only those who share it, but everyone who witnesses it. Today we embark on a journey to uncover the secrets of long-lasting love, lessons drawn from couples who have stood the test of time. True love, I have learned, is not merely a feeling of passion or fleeting joy. It is a choice, a commitment, and a daily act of courage. It is the courage to see beyond oneself, to honor another's dreams as fiercely as your own, and to communicate with honesty and compassion even in moments of difficulty. In the stories of happy couples, we find wisdom, the power of respect that transforms conflict into growth, the grace of forgiveness that heals wounds and frees hearts, and the joy found in the smallest gestures of care and gratitude. These couples teach us that love is not stagnant. It evolves, adapts, and thrives when nurtured with patience, understanding, and unwavering devotion. As we explore these lessons, remember that love in its most enduring form is both a gift and a responsibility. A light that, when tended, can illuminate not only the path of those who share it, but the world around them. Today, let us learn from these shining examples. Let us embrace the principles that make love resilient, and let us be inspired to create relationships that stand the test of time, leaving a legacy of hope, joy, and unwavering commitment. True love is not something that merely happens to us. It is a choice we make every single day. It is easy to be swept away by the initial rush of emotion, the excitement of attraction, or the comfort of companionship, but lasting love requires more than feelings. It requires a deliberate decision to stand by one another through life's challenges and to nurture the bond you share, even when it is difficult. Every day, each partner must consciously choose to invest time, energy, and care into the relationship. This investment is not always grand gestures or dramatic displays of affection. Often it is found in the quiet acts of thoughtfulness, the patient listening, the gentle encouragement, and the small sacrifices made for the well-being of the other. Happiness in a relationship grows when both individuals recognize that love is an active practice, not a passive state. It is in the daily commitment to understanding each other's needs, supporting each other's dreams, and forgiving each other's shortcomings that love flourishes. True love demands patience, for neither partner is perfect and life is unpredictable. There will be disagreements, moments of frustration, and times when compromise is necessary. In those moments, choosing love means looking beyond the immediate discomfort and remembering the greater bond that unites you. It means valuing your partner's perspective, even when it differs from your own, and seeking solutions together rather than allowing conflict to create division. Conscious effort is essential because relationships are living, evolving entities. They require attention, nurturing, and care to grow strong. This effort can take many forms. A kind word when tensions run high, a shared laugh to lighten the burdens of the day, or a simple gesture that reminds your partner they are seen, valued, and loved. Love thrives when it is intentional, when both partners actively seek to contribute to the joy and well-being of the other, and when they resist the temptation to take the relationship for granted. Choosing love also means embracing gratitude for the presence of another in your life. Recognizing the beauty in your partner's qualities, celebrating their successes, and appreciating their efforts fosters a sense of connection and deepens emotional intimacy. When love is treated as a choice, it transforms from a fleeting emotion into a source of enduring strength. It becomes a light that guides couples through challenges, a foundation that supports growth, and a source of joy that enriches every aspect of life. In essence, the secret of long-lasting love lies in this simple yet profound truth. Love is a daily decision, a conscious commitment, and a patient practice. When both partners embrace this understanding, when they actively choose each other, honor each other, and invest in each other every day, their love does not merely survive. It flourishes, creating a bond that grows stronger with every passing moment and stands resilient against the tests of time. Mutual respect is the cornerstone upon which lasting love is built. In every relationship, it is easy to focus on similarities, shared interests, and the joy of being together. But the couples who endure over time are those who recognize and honor each other's individuality. They understand that true love is not about possession or control. It is about valuing the unique qualities, dreams, and aspirations of the person you have chosen to share your life with. When two people enter a relationship with respect for one another, they create a space in which both can grow independently while growing together. Each partner becomes a source of encouragement rather than limitation, celebrating the other's successes and supporting their ambitions, even when it means stepping back and allowing them the freedom to flourish. Respect also transforms the way couples handle disagreements. Conflict is inevitable in any long-term relationship, but it is the presence of mutual respect that turns these moments of tension into opportunities for growth rather than sources of division. When respect guides communication, couples listen without judgment, seek to understand before responding, and address issues with empathy and care. They recognize that differing opinions do not diminish love. Rather, they provide a chance to deepen understanding, strengthen bonds, and learn more about each other. This approach fosters patience and humility, allowing couples to navigate challenges without resentment, bitterness, or the erosion of trust. Furthermore, mutual respect nurtures equality within the relationship. Partners who value each other treat one another as equals, acknowledging the importance of each person's voice, feelings, and decisions. They understand that a partnership thrives when both contribute meaningfully and when no one's worth is diminished. This balance fosters harmony, reduces power struggles, and creates a relationship in which both partners feel seen, heard, and valued. The simple act of showing respect in everyday interactions, through listening attentively, expressing gratitude, honoring commitments, and considering each other's perspective, builds a reservoir of trust and goodwill that carries the relationship through life's inevitable ups and downs. Respect also extends beyond the immediate relationship, influencing how couples interact with the world around them. Couples who practice respect cultivate kindness, compassion, and understanding in all areas of life, setting an example for family, friends, and community. Their love becomes a model of harmony and integrity, demonstrating that relationships grounded in respect are not only enduring, but also inspiring. Ultimately, mutual respect is not a static quality. It requires continuous attention, mindfulness, and intention. Couples who honor one another, celebrate differences, and approach disagreements with empathy build relationships that are resilient, joyful, and enduring. It is through respect that love finds its strength, transforming ordinary connections into partnerships that withstand the test of time, nurture personal growth, and illuminate the lives of all who witness them. Communication is the lifeblood of every successful relationship. Without it, even the strongest bonds can wither, leaving partners feeling distant, misunderstood, and disconnected. Yet, communication is not simply the exchange of words. It is the bridge that connects hearts and minds, a vessel through which understanding, empathy, and trust flow. Long-lasting couples understand that love is strengthened not merely by shared experiences, but by the quality of the dialogue that surrounds those experiences. Open, honest, and compassionate communication allows partners to share their dreams, fears, frustrations, and joys, creating a safe space where vulnerability is met with understanding rather than judgment. Listening is at the heart of effective communication. Many believe that speaking eloquently or persuading a partner to see one's point of view is enough, but the truth is that understanding begins with the willingness to listen. Listening deeply, without interrupting, without preparing a rebuttal, and without bias, allows each partner to feel valued and heard. When couples listen with intention, they gain insight into not only the words spoken, but also the emotions beneath them. They perceive the hopes, anxieties, and desires that shape their partner's perspective, and in doing so, they cultivate empathy, the ability to feel and understand another's experience as if it were their own. Compassion in communication means speaking with care, even when addressing difficult subjects. Couples who endure recognize that words can heal or wound, build bridges or erect walls. Choosing words thoughtfully, maintaining a tone of respect, and seeking resolution rather than victory are all hallmarks of compassionate dialogue. In disagreements, compassionate communication does not ignore problems. Rather, it confronts them with a spirit of collaboration and a shared commitment to the relationship. It requires patience and humility, acknowledging that no one is infallible and that mistakes are opportunities for learning and growth. Transparency and honesty also form the backbone of strong communication. Long-lasting couples speak their truths openly, even when it is uncomfortable, knowing that concealment erodes trust and intimacy. At the same time, honesty is tempered by kindness, ensuring that truth-telling is never an excuse for cruelty. Sharing feelings, setting boundaries, expressing needs, and admitting vulnerabilities, all with sincerity and respect, nurtures a connect. Mistakes are an inevitable part of any relationship, no matter how strong the love between two people. Even the most devoted partners, with the best intentions, will sometimes hurt each other, whether through careless words, misunderstandings, or actions that fall short of expectations. In these moments, the power of forgiveness becomes a lifeline for love. Forgiveness is not a sign of weakness, nor does it mean condoning hurtful behavior. Rather, it is an act of courage, an intentional choice to release the weight of anger, resentment, and bitterness that can otherwise corrode trust and intimacy. Couples who practice forgiveness recognize that holding on to grudges only deepens pain and drives distance between them, while letting go opens a space for healing, reconciliation, and renewed connection. Grace is closely intertwined with forgiveness. It is the gentle, generous spirit that allows one partner to see the humanity in the other, to acknowledge that everyone is imperfect and that mistakes are opportunities for growth rather than causes for condemnation. Grace encourages patience, empathy, and understanding, fostering an environment where both partners can learn from their missteps without fear of rejection or ridicule. It transforms conflict into a bridge rather than a barrier, offering a chance to rebuild trust and strengthen the relationship. When love is approached with grace, partners are not defined by their failures, but by their willingness to improve, to grow, and to meet each other with compassion. Letting go of pride is essential in this process. Pride often stands in the way of forgiveness, keeping individuals trapped in cycles of resentment and self-righteousness. It whispers that to forgive is to surrender or to appear weak, but in truth, forgiveness requires profound strength and emotional maturity. By releasing pride, couples can prioritize the health and longevity of their relationship, above the need to be right or to win an argument. They learn to value the bond they share more than the fleeting satisfaction of being vindicated, understanding that love thrives when humility guides their interactions. Resentment, if left unchecked, acts like a poison in a relationship. It seeps into communication, erodes trust, and dulls the joy of companionship. Couples who choose forgiveness actively dismantle the walls built by resentment, replacing bitterness with understanding, anger with empathy, and judgment with acceptance. In doing so, they create a safe emotional space where love can flourish freely, unburdened by the weight of past grievances. Forgiveness and grace also teach a profound lesson: that love is bigger than individual mistakes, that the connection between two hearts is strengthened not by perfection, but by the ability to endure challenges with compassion. They remind us that relationships are living, evolving journeys in which both partners grow together. When forgiveness and grace are present, love becomes resilient, capable of weathering storms, healing wounds, and transforming challenges into opportunities for deeper intimacy. In the end, couples who embrace forgiveness and grace discover that love is not only preserved but enriched, becoming a source of strength, healing, and enduring joy that illuminates the lives of both partners and inspires all who witness it. Couples who endure over time often share more than affection. They share a vision for their lives together, guided by common values and aspirations. Love alone, though powerful, is not always enough to sustain a relationship through the inevitable trials of life. When partners align on core principles, moral standards, and long-term goals, they build a foundation that is both stable and resilient. Shared values act as a compass, providing direction when the path becomes uncertain, and giving both individuals a sense of purpose that extends beyond the immediate challenges they face. It is this unity of purpose that allows couples to move forward together, even when life tests their patience, endurance, or resolve. Having shared values means recognizing what matters most in life and honoring it together. For some couples, this may include a commitment to honesty, loyalty, or integrity. For others, it may be a dedication to family, personal growth, or service to the community. When these guiding principles are mutually embraced, they create a shared language of understanding, a framework within which decisions can be made harmoniously. Difficult conversations, disagreements, and compromises are approached not as battles, but as opportunities to uphold the values that both partners hold dear. This alignment reduces conflict, fosters cooperation, and strengthens the emotional bond, because both partners are moving toward a future they envision together rather than pulling in separate directions. Shared goals extend this alignment into practical life planning. Couples who thrive often dream together about the future, discussing everything from career ambitions and financial priorities to the kind of family life they wish to cultivate. This planning requires openness, transparency, and mutual respect, ensuring that both voices are heard and both needs are considered. By creating a roadmap together, couples are better prepared to navigate the unexpected twists and turns that life inevitably presents. They face challenges not as isolated individuals, but as a team united by a common vision, which fosters resilience and strengthens trust. The unity found in shared vision and values also inspires growth. When both partners are committed to similar principles and long-term goals, they encourage each other to become their best selves. They provide guidance, accountability, and support that aligns with the shared path they are pursuing. This mutual growth reinforces love, as each partner sees the other evolving in ways that complement and enhance the relationship. Ultimately, couples who embrace shared values and vision experience a love that is purposeful, enduring, and deeply rooted. Their connection is fortified not just by affection, but by a collective commitment to living a life together that reflects their highest ideals. In the face of life's uncertainties, this alignment becomes a source of strength, resilience, and unwavering partnership. It is a reminder that love flourishes most fully when it is nurtured not only with passion and care, but also with clarity of purpose, shared dreams, and a steadfast commitment to walking forward together, side by side.